Hey guys, for public safety and official misconduct, here with you again for another video. Today we are at the Meade County Detention Center because after being attacked by Chief Whited of the Sheriff's Department here.
What do you mean?
Don't fucking get
Whoa. This is unnecessary.
You want to get tased?
We never did get a chance to get our 1999 records from the detention center because it's separate in Kentucky from the clerk's office in the Sheriff's Department. So we didn't get a chance to get those, and we're finally getting around to being able to come here and make those records requests. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and make records requests for the current cases that we are now facing charges in. So hang on, guys. Here we go. Yes, ma'am. I just need to turn in a couple records requests with somebody from administration.
Have a seat and they'll be with you in just a second.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
You got some paperwork?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
We sure do.
I'm going to keep you guys here for a second until I.
Hey, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. What's your name? We won't record
We
it.
actually got visitation going on. You can't record while there's a private conversation.
Well, we won't.
going on.
When we go down here, I've got everything.
Yeah, if you'll come down here with us to
Actually,
private hearing.
I'm actually working with some inmates today, so I just
I
got
just
here to
need-
get your all's
Okay,
request.
here.
What's your name?
I'm Jay.
The Meade County jailer is scheduled to face an ethics commission hearing next week after a complaint about abuse of public trust. The Meade County Ethics Commission says it received a complaint from former jailer Troy Seeley, who is accusing the current jailer, J.J. Scarborough, of improper use of public funds, abuse of power, and conflict of interest.
I'm
I'll
Chris.
step back down here. The records are.
No, it's fine.
Hey,
We'll be
guys.
done already in a second. Just, I don't want you to leave because
Hey guys, the recording has to stop. There's a private conversation going on in here.
you can't hear
all
it.
don't
I'm
know.
just giving you this. Hang on. Tiffany,
Yeah.
just get it real quick.
Yep.
We'll be real fast.
Sorry.
They have
guys.
not consented to having their conversation.
I'm not going to do their conversations whatsoever. Shut their door.
Yeah.
Shut the door.
Actually, the AC don't work in there, and that door can stay.
All right. Well, we already got them ready for you. Calm down, JJ.
No, I'm just saying.
This is for a judge, buddy.
I don't want to violate their rights.
I won't either.
We don't violate
I'm against any violation of anyone's rights.
It's okay.
And they're recording
You're
a
good.
conversation.
No, this is my conversation with you,
Just
JJ. I'm
submit
recording.
those, give us a stamp.
We
on
need
it
a
saying
stamped
that you
signature, and we'll
received
go
them.
back over there until
Thank
you're done.
you.
Allowed to have their privacy during their visits, but
Says right on the door that
apparently the AC isn't working in their visitation room.
So there should be good video of the day that we were released and the way we were treated here. I'm hoping that they have audio, but there's a couple cameras right there, and then of course on the adjacent side, same thing, right there underneath that camera. Should cover everything that happened that day on the way out.
Trinity.
So the officer left the door adjacent to the jail.
Oh, Firm,
Anybody
I'm
can
so
escape.
sorry. I didn't realize.
Oh, that's not JJ. Are you responding to our records? Okay. Will you do me a favor and see what's taking so long? All we needed was a stamp on it. Sure. Thank you. Reading
Why is he
it?
reading it?
You don't need to read it, buddy.
Really none of his business. Tell him to stay in his lane.
Well, that was good.
Here you go, Joe.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
And I was reading these because I'm actually the records custodian. of
Oh, you
this
are? You're the
facility.
custodian of records? Okay.
So there's your paperwork. I'm going to criminally trespass you all from the building. You cannot record inside this jail while there's a private conversation going on.
I am going
and
to-
without the consent of these people, so I'm asking you nicely right now to leave.
Okay, Kentucky's a one
Have a
party
great day.
consent state. And you need to fix the air conditioner, JJ.
Alright, so.
We just got trespassed from the,
JJ just criminally trespassed us from, the corrections facility.
hold on, let me say something to my. Well, that's cool. We just got trespassed, so they can't put us in this jail anymore. We're officially trespassed criminally from this jail, so now we can't be at this jail. That's good.
Doesn't that suck for that?
Damn. All right, y'all. So now we're back over here at the Justice Center, Meade County Courthouse, to go to the Sheriff's Department one more time because we are going to request the footage of the judge from yesterday who signed the unlawful warrant. We want to see what time he signed it because we think that he signed it in the moment while we were pressing charges on the prosecuting attorney and the sheriff.
And he fixed that door too.
And we could be wrong. It might not be that. How y'all doing?
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, I'll be right there.
Okay. Meade County Sheriff. Well, they got that big thin blue line in there. I'm so sorry that this happened, but they accidentally stamped it over at the jail. We didn't mean to give them this one. It was for you guys. So if you'll just make a copy and then stamp it here, it's just one more records request. And we're done with our business, hopefully, as long as Sheriff Wimpee doesn't put us in any more legal position. Pickle?
We don't like them pickles. I think that's actually the flag back there. I think that's actually a crocheted afghan. Now that I have a second to look at it, guys.
It is. It's crocheted.
Very talented crocheting.
Yeah, a lot of work for such a screwed up symbolism.
Yeah.
If it was just a thin blue line, we'd have a different view on it.
Thank you guys for joining us at the 549.
So, I have your request. Do you want this one time stamped? You do, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
just like a secondary would be great.
And like I said, I'm sorry they stuck a stamp on it over at the correctional facility.
JJ was rushing me a bit, so I felt stressed and just handed him my entire stack of papers. So
Yeah, he just criminally trespassed us from over there.
Oh, well, okay.
You might want to have somebody go over and talk to him about the law.
we think that he's a bit.
He was very aggressive. We got scared because of what already happened to us once with the staff not knowing the law. So we were scared it was going to happen again. So somebody needs to go talk to JJ and let him know that he can't be doing that.
Okay, so, look, and I'm just gonna ask because I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you turn this in? Did you talk to the clerk's office about this?
No.
Okay.
Should we take a copy over there as well?
Let me check.
Okay.
A moment for me to check.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this back. This is copy.
Okay. She probably needs to know who is responsible for those cameras, but according to the clerk's office, the cameras throughout the building are responsible by the sheriff department.
Right, because whenever we called to request it, she said, you've got to contact the sheriff's department. They are over all of the camera footage.
In the building, yeah.
In the building.
So we'll see.
And that's a bit scary that the sheriff's department is over all of the camera footage.
The sheriff has control of everything that you could review, and they don't have body cameras either.
Yeah, no body cams. And edit
She comes.
failure. Oh, here we go.
Okay, so he is an officer of the court, and we don't have video of him.
You don't have video in the judge's
Not in the judge's
courtroom?
chambers or
Okay.
any of
Okay.
that kind of-
Well, how would here's what I want.
Okay.
I want to know the time frame while I was here making that report with the officer yesterday.
Okay.
I want to see the person that went to the judge at that time and got the judge to sign that warrant and then came back out. And then the officer that I spoke with yesterday promised me he said there was an original affidavit of probable cause with a signature, but the one that he gave me, the copy, doesn't have a signature or date on it and it's not notarized. So my concern is this, Dana.
Okay.
Did someone respond in retaliation because I was pressing charges on the county attorney and the sheriff and run over to the judge who was in there and get that paper signed real quick to stop me from being able to press 514?
Okay. I don't even know if he was here yesterday.
Yeah, he signed it yesterday. It's dated, Dana.
Okay.
It's dated.
But did he sign it or did he sign
Yes,
it
yesterday.
electronically?
We mean electronically. Judge's signature on a warrant? Can't do that. You know what I'm saying, Dana?
I'm just asking.
No,
Because,
that's the answer. He couldn't have.
okay, so we don't have video and audio back in his office or his
Okay.
area.
Do you
How
have
about
the hallways?
how about a hallway between?
A hallway leading to?
That is all over in Ellen's office on that side of the
So we need to go
courtroom.
see Miss Ellen. then.
So there was no way from somebody to go here to there.
Okay, so the holding cells, you've been down the hall, so I'll just talk freely.
I barely remember, but
Okay,
Yeah.
so between us, there's the hallway and there's the holding cells.
okay.
Those are locked,
Okay.
okay? So in
Okay.
order to do that, they would have had to went around the front and
Okay.
went to Ellen's office.
Well, then how about this? Can you just change that to the hallway going into the court, whatever his courtroom is?
Or I can add it if you need me to.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to add it because
Okay.
what you're wanting are two separate departments.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the CAD calls, all the CADs associated with calls, that is through dispatch.
Okay. So that's yours.
So that would be, dispatch is its own entity.
Yep.
That's-
Oh.
Jeremy Miller is in charge of that.
Oh,
Okay,
can
so
I not
where-
put that request in here with you then?
No, because it's
Could you
not-
maybe email it to him on our behalf? Because actually the Kentucky Open Records Law says that we can put it in at any agency, but it's easiest to do the respective agency.
Okay.
And if you let us know where he's at, if we have any future requests, we will
Okay.
make sure to do that.
Yeah, we won't.
So you know how to drive down the side of the courthouse, you see where that road is, where people are parked over there?
Okay.
Okay, so you just continue straight down.
Okay.
And then the parking lot opens up.
Okay.
Before you get to the fence, which is part of the jail, it's a nice
Oh,
building, it's
wait.
a new extension.
Let me stop you, Dana. We just got criminally trespassed by JJ. We can't go there.
Okay, but you're not going, that's why I said you have to go before you get to the fence that goes to the jail.
Okay.
Okay.
If you go to the fence, you went too far.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna see, you can tell it's a nice new addition to the building.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an add-on. Okay.
Yeah, it's an add-on, and you'll see, at the back of it, you'll see some stairs and a ramp with the black railing.
Okay.
And you just go, and there's a little button that you push, and they'll say, "Can I help you?" And there's a camera; they can see you.
Okay.
And you just tell them that you have an open records request for Jeremy.
Okay, for Jeremy.
And Jeremy Miller is, and
Let me go ahead and get this out there, Dana. I don't think the call went through the proper process because there's no way that the response from the chief deputy could have been that quick if it went through all those hoops. I think the call we're looking for, the recorded call we're looking for, is going to be from the clerk's office at that time to whoever they called. If it might have been directly to the chief, if it's been to one of them offices or this one, we want that call. That's the one we want.
I'm trying to
and
get
so that would be, I'm gonna say that it went through dispatch,
Okay.
and that would be what I would say.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and go check. I just like to try to not have to keep running back and forth,
I
and
understand. I mean, I know
you know what I
people
mean.
Here every day any more than I want to be here.
we just want all of our evidentiary for the court, you know, and that includes we really still want our devices back. The sheriff is completely wrong. The judge is completely wrong. You know, they need to quit doing this because we have offered multiple times to share the unedited video with this department all since the very beginning.
Okay.
So, I mean, if they really wanted the video and audio, we've been offering it the whole time. I don't know why they're acting like they need to invade our privacy. They don't need our GPS. They don't need our location. They don't need to read all my messages. They don't need our IP addresses. They do not need to invade our privacy. We are Americans. We have rights to privacy. Would you like it if someone went through all your stuff?
Well, and so there's an ongoing investigation, and I can't comment.
I mean,
don't
but
that
the
it's
investigation is supposed to be for disorderly conduct. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your deal. You're not the one that's doing it, but it's wrong and it's illegal. And we're gonna take action, legal action against everybody, including the judge.
Okay.
You know, if it's necessary, because we think the judge has an obligation to the duty of respecting constitutional rights as well. And when he read that probable cause that is attached to nothing more than a video that we've been offering all along, a video that is only on one device,
Okay.
one device out of 6, and you still aren't giving us our gimbals back or the harness. You know what I'm saying? And those aren't even on the warrant.
Hi.
So,
The records are going to the judge's executive's office,
Okay.
not their dispatch.
The 911 calls have to go through the.
Judge's executive's office, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
the judge's office?
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
good.
helping.
You're
Thank
sharing
you.
information. Thank you.
What did he say? The judge's office?
Yeah. Judge executive. Up there, okay, so you have the woman's bathroom, all of those pictures, the men's bathroom.
Okay.
The office next to that, you can go up there.
Okay, with this request.
Yes, that's what they're telling me.
All right,
Do you
now,
mind
can I have-
like that? Do you, that way they'll know what you're talking about?
What is your question? I'm sorry, I'm bad hearing.
Can I highlight this all CADS associated
Yeah,
with that?
absolutely. Thank you, Dana.
And that's the CAD calls, correct,
Hey, Dana,
sir?
between you and me, we have been getting harassed like crazy.
And I'm sorry about that. You know, I just can't. I'm not that I don't believe you. It just, I guess, maybe boggles my mind more so than I can't believe.
Yeah.
That people that work here, family would call.
I know, it's bad. And they're being extremely aggressive.
My family.
No, it's, I'm not saying whose family members it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I've got more respect than that. But, yeah, they're bad. Like the stuff they're saying about us, and then it hurting my business and making phone calls all hours of every day and night.
You know, we received a call the other night at like 9 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, by a guy that was attacking my company on the internet.
Sorry if I was holding you guys crooked. I'm doing two things here at once.
I'm going to make a copy of this, and then
Yes,
I'm going
ma'am.
to give you this one back
Okay.
because I highlighted what they need.
And
Okay?
go ahead and keep one just in case there's anything you
This
can
one I'm
do.
gonna make a copy of.
Thank you, Dana. Yep. So I'm not able to make complaints over at the jail now, so I'll leave this in your hands. I guess, you know, it's an informal report, but it needs to be handled. So JJ and another guy, we didn't name him,
Okay.
they're leaving the door propped open to the jail when they go in and out. Inmates could just, any trustee that's walking the halls could just walk right straight on out of here.
And they also need to submit a work order to fix their air conditioning unit within the visitation section because
He's
they-
leaving the door open.
Yeah.
And then saying that it's an invasion of privacy for people to be in the lobby.
because he's not making sure that the building is maintained up to suit their policies over there. That's not our fault. That's his.
And that would be something that you could also talk to the judge's office about.
Okay.
Because they are one entity
Oh,
or another.
they are. Interesting. We're still learning
A lot
Commonwealth.
of places, like the sheriff controls the jail and controls dispatch.
It's different
They
here.
are all three, like JJ is in charge of the jail.
Okay.
Sheriff Wimpee is in charge
I'm
here.
back, guys.
Jeremy Miller is the dispatch person.
Interesting. Thank you for that knowledge. I'm still learning Commonwealth laws. They're different.
They are
They
different.
are a smidge different, for sure.
But you can tell that this is the original that you gave me, and
Mm-hmm.
I will give that back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dana. You've been such a
You'll have
pleasure.
The original request up there.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll
need
step
to
over to the
submit
judges.
And I'm sorry there's nothing that I was able to help you with today. Well, let's see, maybe.
I think that you might be able to help me with that one, hopefully. That
So
is
now this goes back in the
awesome.
book.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let me, I'm gonna stamp this one received.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a copy. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a copy back, and then I'm gonna keep the original.
You got it.
Okay.
What was that one, Tiff?
That was for all of, I want the entire call log and text messages pertaining to me, you, or the clerk's office 30 minutes prior to our arrest and up to an hour thereafter.
Good idea.
And thanks. But we love our bits. We chat tonight. The last 5 minutes I was
Not
writing
trying
out
to
that
tell you how to
request.
do your job, but you got all your information here, so you might wanna make sure that none of the cameras pick those up.
Well,
Oh, we're okay.
everybody's already got us,
Oh,
like,
do they?
Yep.
yeah. We
We're
make
so transparent, me and her. It's ridiculous. Well, after being victims of a botched home raid, the police just went through everything, every single ounce of everything that we had private. So after that, we were just like, you know what? It's all public now anyway.
Well, and I try to lay things over so people can see.
Absolutely.
You're doing a good job.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I do angle up
There you go.
too. So absolutely, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, now we encourage people to know what's going on in our lives. But we don't encourage the judge signing warrants for law enforcement to invade our privacy that way. You know, like like videos of my children, which are, our kids and our time together and me and her in explicit activity, that's not none of y'all's business. Absolutely. And my messages with all my friends and family and my GPS, my location of where I am coming and going, and our everything, our complete history of all of our web searches.
They requested my favorites, like what I've favorited whenever I'm web browsing and bookmarked.
On our,
That's
a
so
huge invasion of
intrusive,
privacy.
especially when I don't even have a video on my phone. My recording went straight from my phone to YouTube. There's
nothing on her
saved
phone.
my device.
And there's nothing on the USB drive because I didn't even have it turned on.
Okay.
And then there's not an unedited version on my phone because you see that pause feature? When I'm not doing something, I pause it. So that's edited. So the only unedited device is the GoPro, and I've already offered the sheriff and his deputies that since within 2 minutes, and it's on audio on the internet.
Okay.
Within 2 minutes, I said, you can have a copy of the video, please watch it.
Okay. Getting back to the other that you said Deputy Kimbrough would have for you, he is actually going to work overnight shift tonight.
Okay.
So if you needed to speak to him to see if he has that, you're more than welcome to call dispatch and just ask for him to give you a call.
Okay, or you can just leave him, just leave him a message before you leave to email it to me tonight.
Okay.
I want to send it to our attorneys.
Okay.
Yep.
That may be something. Don't be surprised if it's not an email from us in the morning.
No problem.
Okay.
I'll accept that. I just got to get it on over to the attorneys. The court date's coming up, and you all are holding back evidence, and I need to get prepared for it.
Okay.
Yep, I know. It ain't Dana, guys. It's not her herself. I'm saying the sheriff's department is doing it.
Okay.
I blame Wimpee. That's who I blame. It's his fault because he's the sheriff. It's his role.
That's still such an interesting last name to me. I've never.
We love you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a great
Have a good evening.
All right, now to this room she said, which you get running around in a lot of circles around here.
Well, it gives us a chance to just explore all of our facilities.
So it's by the women's restroom. There it is. Troy Cock.
Okay.
Administrative assistant. Why, hello there. How are you today?
I'm doing
Am I okay in here with the camera?
Well, as long as you don't mind if I record you back.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, just
We
make sure you
encourage people to
turn
record us
it
back.
turn it horizontal like this instead of this, because if you do it that way, then it won't. You won't get the full screen picture.
Okay. The only reason I say is I have no cameras in here.
Oh, you don't?
Oh,
No,
understood.
absolutely no.
No, we're absolutely fine with it. Matter of fact, I'll just stand right here. So the sheriff's department just sent us over here. Can you open it and give me that? She said that we needed to put this request in at this office instead of that one. You're going to drop it when I open it. That's why I say keep this one out. And she highlighted the part, I believe, that would have supposed to have been turned in here.
Okay. Let's see.
There she is. Come on in, Dana.
So I was told that this is supposed to be signed. 'Cause
Oh.
It's a request, but it's
Yeah.
not signed.
Can you go ahead and sign it?
And they'll need you, I guess you drop this one off in an envelope.
All right. So,
I'm sorry, I'm Chris.
no, I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Jessica.
Nice to meet you. Okay, hang on one second, because I might need you to actually put this on a different form. Just double check.
Okay, hopefully not. We've been writing our brains out. We'll be right outside this door. I don't feel comfortable just standing right there in that doorway like that. She said she wanted to record back. I had to teach her, you got to turn your phone vertical or horizontal, because when you do it like that, you can't get the full screen. So that's why those skinny, you've seen those videos with the little skinny slit?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then like I said, I apologize. I didn't even think about.
Oh no, you're fine. Dana.
There's just a lot.
You're doing great. Ever since the incident, you've been doing great,
That is my job.
Yeah, well, you're doing it. Not everybody in this building is doing it, so we appreciate the ones that are.
You have a very good afternoon. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Flip you around, talk to you for a minute. Throat hurts afterwards.
Hello.
Hello.
What'd you get?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have you put this on a different form.
Do you have the
sorry.
form?
Yeah, I do. Y'all
Do you mind, Tiff?
Y'all can come in here and have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So, just to speed this up a little bit, Jessica at the judge's executive staff did an incredibly great job just getting us the right form to fill out for the request that we were making. We won't bore you with the 20 minutes of filling out the actual form. So, we'll move on to the next part from here. All right, so we had to come over here. We're still learning Commonwealth's procedures and policies. It's different over here in Kentucky by a little bit. They just have more divisions between their agencies.
Yeah.
So we're learning as we go. And Dana's been pretty helpful ever since after the incident. Too bad they weren't so helpful before the incident. But yeah, so, I mean, we're already making some change, but their sheriff, he's in a bad position. Like, the boy is just refusing to accept accountability. He's blasting us and defaming our character all over the internet. He keeps making public statements that are flat out lies. He's denying truth. It's bad. So they need a new sheriff here bad, y'all. It was a terrible choice to vote him in. He is a liar. Yeah, anyway, so keep watching. Thank you, Jessica.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Send in that book. All right, I think we got everything done, didn't we?
If you ever want to go out and learn how to record some stuff, let us know. You can play hooky from work for the day.
Oh,
Would you mind doing us a favor, Jessica? What? If you know anybody personally that's been attacking us on the internet, would you please ask them?
I don't know anybody.
You don't know? There's been a lot of family members from the people and employees of the building who have been defaming us and slandering us and all kinds of stuff on the internet and calling us all hours of the night.
I don't know.
You know, my phone is just constantly ringing now all day and night, and it's 270 numbers.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And I can trace them, but it's just like, come on, y'all. You know?
Yeah, as far as I know, nobody that I know.
You know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get
if
you.
you happen to run across somebody, it'd be greatly.
Let them know the truth about us. You've met us. This is how we are. The cameras are
I'll
here,
let them
yes,
know.
but we're not bad people.
I'll let them know.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you guys
It's nice
too.
meeting you. Have a good evening.
You too.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to let me out my hand.
We need another arm. All right, so let's ask about our gimbals one more time before we leave, because they're not on the warrant.
Right. Flip you guys back around. I mean, I really would like to have at least my gimbal back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally a gift, and I just started learning how to use it.
Yeah, and it's hard to hold these phones like
It's
this.
impossible. That's the reason why I don't ever have good videos.
Last thing, Dana, we're
So I can do something with this hair.
your hair looks beautiful.
Looking at
It has still got such great color and buoyancy. Okay, I'm not flirting with you. I'm just saying, you look great. Don't worry about it.
He had to learn about hair because I'm a licensed cosmetologist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So people pay for this color. God gave it to me free.
Oh, really? That's the color she used to wear.
Yeah.
And she worked hard for it. Yep. It was funny. She used to have these mannequin heads for practice for cosmetology. And she would bring them home and put them places. It would weird me out. Like, I'd walk in the bathroom with the lights off and I'd see a head. Like, oh shit, who's there?
Yeah.
She had one in her trunk one time, and we were in front of a police officer who opened it up and went, what the
Yeah,
the mannequin heads.
well, I also had the big black duffel bag that the head was like hanging out of. So I get it. It could have been conceived as a.
That might have been a body bag. Anyway.
Yep, there you go.
Dana, look, and we're not just buttering up because I'm about to ask you for a favor, okay? And I promise that wasn't a butter
I'm
up.
about out of favors for you.
Well, this one it's also still the same demand as yesterday,
Okay.
and it is also a favor because I'd like to be cordial, but the gimbals are not on the warrant,
Okay.
and I would like them back while I'm here. We live 45 minutes away. It's hard for us to hold our phones like this. They're not on the warrant.
Okay. And they don't hold any audio
Nothing.
or video.
They
It's
are literally just a camera
stand for
tripod.
our phone.
Okay, let me go see what I can find out, see if I can find
Those.
somebody who, because obviously that is above
Right.
pay grade. I have no keys.
Okay, yep, but while we're here, we're asking, we don't want to go if they will give
We're
them to
just
us
hoping
now.
that you can get a hold of somebody that we can't get a hold of because we've tried and no one's returning our calls, and we're just trying to get as much of our property back as we can.
Yeah, and that's not listed on the warrant, therefore it's rightfully ours to get. So if you'll do that, we'll wait here.
All right, I'm going to tell you if you want to have a seat.
Yep.
We'll
We'll
take a few
do.
minutes.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you. All right, guys. I'm taking the comfy chair today, Christopher.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Let me say this to both cameras. And because they served us with that bullshit warrant yesterday, yesterday's agreement will not apply in that we will still be pressing charges because the gimbals they've kept is our property. Now, the level of cost of those gimbals is a lot less, so it fits Kentucky's misdemeanor instead of felony. But they were not on the warrant. We've been asking for that property, specifically saying gimbals as well. So we're not going to drop those charges anymore. So even though they give them back, you know, we're still going to be pressing charges on that. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, so how do you spell your last name?
R-E-I.
And I apologize, I didn't know.
You're fine. R-E-I-T-E-R.
The first name's Christopher.
That's correct.
And you're Tiffany Napier, right? M-A-P-I-E-R?
Yep.
N as in Nancy, A-P as in Paul, I-E-R.
And it's 2 gimbals?
Yep. The 2 white gimbals,
And
tripods.
they're white gimbals, okay.
And the, you can give me the harness back from the GoPro. And the SD card too, that's not on there.
Okay. Can we just be happy with the gimbals and everything else?
Oh, I'm not happy till I get everything back, but
Can we be satisfied with me till you choose Wednesday?
we'll bring that argument in
We'll
court.
take that to
Okay.
the court, but if we
But
can.
I want the gimbals, and then you can give me the GoPro harness too, if you want. If you want to hold that back, then you know it is what it is.
It depends upon if she knows how to take it, like, without.
And I won't be the one touching it, I'm not.
You know what? Leave the strap on the camera because I don't know if you guys know how to remove all the pins and all that stuff.
Then we'll
I
just
don't
do
want-
2 white gimbals.
Just
Yes,
for now.
that would be
yeah.
great.
Okay,
Thank you.
We want it all, but that's.
I understand.
Yep. Thank you.
And then, well, he was.
Hey, Mr. Wilson. How you doing, buddy? Look at you. You got our gimbals. You are the man.
I don't even know what a gimbal is.
It's what you got in your hand, homie. Look at you. Give me 5. Odin, we got our gimbals back. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure, my
Thank
friend.
you. Have a good evening.
Well, we got our gimbals, which is great. We needed these back because it is really hard for us to hold these phones in certain ways. And I mean, when we're doing our live streams at the house and trying to do it on a teeny tiny little tripod.
It doesn't work.
But, so, let's do an outro real quick.
All right. Have you guys hang tight with us while we do this outro.
All right, so today we accomplished getting records requests finished finally for my 1999 case for Meade County Corrections. We got some footage and that requested from the Sheriff's Department, along with the CAT and 911 calls that allegedly were made by the clerks the day that we were attacked by the Chief's deputy. And we got our gimbals back, but we're still in a bad situation because they are going way too deep into our Fourth Amendment right, trying to get every bit of electronic information all the way back throughout our whole entire lives and our GPS, our positions, everything. So there's still a lot to work on here, guys. We're nowhere near at the end of this road, but hey, man, we're moving forward. So love y'all. See you on the next one. Hey guys, before we leave out from this video, I wanted to give you a quick update as to the records request that I made at the jail with jailer JJ Scarborough. His response was not to give us the records that we requested. Instead, he gave me statistics to my YouTube channel, all of our private information about where we live and how much money we make, all the stats that are involved any of my businesses, both my construction company and the YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing a lot more on the channel later to explain what he did with that YouTube channel information. It's going to be a big update for the other imposter for public safety channel that you've been seeing floating around. So until then, guys, see you on the next one.
Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.